What up, YouTube fam? It's April G Showers back at y'all with another reaction. Always messing with my hair. Can't help it. It gets on my nerves. So, of course I know who J. Cole is. Duh. One of the greatest. One of the GOATs. But, I'll be honest with y'all. Never gotten into J. Cole. I think I've reacted to one of his songs since I've been doing this the last month or so. But somebody gave me this song. A friend of mine actually told me I need to listen to this song because I said, J. Cole's all right. I just never really listened to a lot of his stuff, never really got into him. I'm not discrediting his talent or his work or anything, just was never one of my, people that I got into. So she told me, girl, you've got to listen and react. I want you to react to it. To his album of the year, Freestyle. I think she said it was from last year. I'm listening to it on Spotify, by the way. So, hold on, let me see. Release date, J. Cole, album of the year, Freestyle, which is what intrigued me. That it's a freaking freestyle. I love it. 2018, yeah, so yeah, last year. So yeah, this is J. Cole, album of the year, Freestyle. Let's get it.
Yeah. My mind state for like the crime in the summertime. Higher than average. Lot of cabbage. Thank God I.
That's Nas's beat, man. That oochie wally wally, oochie bang bang, oochie wally wally. Ah! Let me back it up, y'all. I already love it.
Yeah. My mind state for like the crime in the summertime. Higher than average. Lot of cabbage. Thank God I never abide by the established guidelines that keep niggas inside of fabrics. Commissioned by the state, I skate by the masters like you with a new riding passenger. Shout out Oak Cliff, I'm about to fly to Dallas. Decade from now, I might just buy the Mavericks. What up, Mark Cuban? I am only part human, half man, half amazing. Plus I'm good at math like I'm Asian. Hey.
Just want to say he got that line, and I mean he could have thought of it himself, but that line is also in a song by Petey Pablo. He says, half man, half amazing. That's a good song, too. Let me back it up a little bit. Get back, Grace. The dog.
I might just buy the Mavericks. What up, Mark Cuban? I am only part human, half man, half amazing. Plus I'm good at math like I'm Asian. Hate to use stereotypes, but that's like compared to what a nigga get from Caucasians. No race bait and treat the beat like PlayStation.
Hold up. What?
Half man, half amazing. Plus I'm good at math like I'm Asian. Hate to use stereotypes, but that's like compared to what a nigga get from Caucasians. No race.
So he said, I'm good at math like I'm Asian. Hate to use stereotypes, but that's light to what we get from Caucasians. Okay, I mean, I can't take away from his experience.
And treat the beat like PlayStation. Reporting to you live from the International Space Station. I probably vacation on Mars. The flow is out of this world and so is the bars. Blow the.
He said, the flow is like it's from Mars. It's out of this world, and so is the bars. Hold on, is that what he said?
Station, reporting to you live from the International Space Station. I probably vacation on Mars. The flow is out of this world and so is the bars. Blow the facade right off of your squad. Little rappers, I love you, but you ain't shit till you got offers in Prague. Look that shit up. A book, nigga, pick that shit up. Expand your vocab. I'm giving out toe tags.
He said a book. Pick that shit up. Expand your vocab. That's real. Because these days, the little young hip-hop, what they call hip-hop these days, they don't know stuff. And some of the biggest complaints that they've had for Eminem is that his bars are too complex or too intelligent or whatever for them to understand, that it goes right over their head. Like, and so that's Eminem's fault. That's J. Cole's fault. Like J. Cole just said, pick up a book, educate yourself. You know what I mean? And if you another problem I think is attention span. They don't want to take the time to really sit and listen and figure out what lyricists really mean with all the metaphors and double, triple, sometimes quadruple meaning bars and similes and the rhyme schemes and all this different stuff like Eminem, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, King Los, um, Royce da 5'9". I got to listen to some more King Los, y'all. Believe it or not, had never heard of King Los until I started reacting a month ago. Never heard of him, but I've listened to a couple of his freestyles and stuff, and people said that he's been around for like just as long as Eminem and all them. So why I've never heard of him, I don't know. I thought I knew a whole lot about music till I started doing this, and now I realize I know a lot, but not even close to what I thought I did, especially if it's anything to do with underground or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, he was just saying, get a book and educate yourself, man.
The flow is out of this world and souls of bars. Blow the facade right off of your squad. Little rappers, I love you, but you ain't shit till you got offers in Prague. Look that shit up. A book, nigga, pick that shit up. Expand your vocab. I'm giving out toe tags for no cash. Awesome along plus 3 seasons after. Please, CC, a rapper tell him meet me. It's absolutely imperative that my heat speak to rappers. The problem with this game is this weak. See, rappers, I'm the answer on the low. I'm a cheat sheet for rappers. I came around AC to DC adapters. Plug talk. What I'm really saying is a shame, but my niggas move cane like AC.
See what I mean, though? I came up around AC, DC adapters, plug talk. AC/DC is an old school is an old school rock, classic rock band from like 80s and I think maybe late 70s, 80s. I know a lot of their stuff. And then he goes, the adapters that have the DC and whatever plug in. Yeah.
I came around AC to DC adapters. Plug talk. What I'm really saying is a shame, but my niggas move cane like HBCU campus. Whole town full of
He
C.
said his homies moved cane like HBCU Kappas. Like the step team, they had the canes, man, and they're like, hey, yeah, HBCU Kappa. However, they do love it, by the way. Wow, that's awesome that's awesome.
Came around AC to DC adapters. Plug talk. What I'm really saying is a shame, but my niggas move cane like HBCU campus. Whole town full of CC Sabathis. You think niggas getting fat, pitching crack? Not really. This is not the 80s. Don't be silly. Now we push pills and sell heroin to Billy. Now
That's
Billy
facts.
mama want the judge to pardon his addiction.
Say you thinking people's getting skinny off crack or whatever, this ain't the 80s. Now we sell pills and heroin and blah blah, and I mean that's facts. That's the drugs that's in right now. Back then, crack was the big thing. Nowadays, it's pills, heroin, and then I know around here meth. Never done meth in my life or crack. Never done either one of those or heroin. Never done any of those. My drug of choice for years was pills. Been clean since 8/8/11. But yeah, let's hear that again.
Plug talk. What I'm really saying is a shame, but my niggas move cane like HBCU campus. Whole town full of CC Sabathis. You think niggas getting fat, pitching crack? Not really. This is not the 80s. Don't be silly. Now we push pills and sell heroin to Billy. Now Billy mama want the judge to pardon his addiction. How many black addicts that got caught up in the system with no side stories on the primetime television? I can smell a blatant contradiction. Man, listen.
Man, he's talking about with sell pills and heroin to Billy and Billy's mama, whatever. But it's talking about, how many black addicts do you see on a primetime special on TV? And that's real talk, because I've seen so many addiction stories like on Dr. Phil and things like that, and like 95 to 97% of them are white people. I'm just being honest. I'm white. So, That's real talk, man. And you really don't think about it like that until somebody like J. Cole mentions it. And then you think, and you're like, you think back at all. And I'm like, Intervention is my favorite show of all time. Love that show. And if you think back on Intervention does have a lot of African American addict slash alcoholic stories on it. Um, so yeah, Intervention I don't think would apply there, but the primetime specials, Dr. Phil and stuff like that. No shade to Dr. Phil, love Dr. Phil. I just know as far as like he has African Americans on his show a lot. I'm just saying as far as it relates to addiction and or alcoholism. I've never seen a story like J. Cole said on the news, primetime TV, talk shows, whatever, about African Americans as it relates to addiction and or alcoholism. I might have just missed the episode or something, but I've never seen one other than on Intervention. I mean, that's real. I want to hear that again. And he said, how many of them died in the system or to the system, and I mean, that's real, man.
Now Billy Mama want the judge to pardon his addiction. How many black addicts that got caught up in the system? With no side stories on your primetime television, I can smell a blatant contradiction. Man, listen.
Facts.
Don't wanna fuck up my vibe, let's end it on a positive note. Come see me live, KOD, album of the year, undebatably. My cadence be the greatest we've seen
Hold
since
on.
the
Did he
latency.
just shout out Kendrick Lamar? KO? Is that what he said? He said he wanted to, after all that, he wanted to end it on a positive note. Come see me live. KOD, something, album of the year, something. Ain't that Kendrick? I don't know a whole lot about Kendrick Lamar either, y'all. I've heard a little bit more songs by him than J. Cole. I heard the Heart Part 2 that y'all requested, the Heart Part 4 that y'all requested, and Humble that was real popular. And that's all I've heard of Kendrick Lamar that I know of. I have a Kendrick Lamar and Eminem song on my list that I'm going to be reacting to pretty soon. But other than that, and I've heard him freestyle once. So I know he's a lyricist too, but ain't K Dot, don't that relate to Kendrick Lamar? Let me know in the comments if I'm tripping or if I'm right.
Man, listen. Don't wanna fuck up my vibe, let's end it on a positive note. Come see me live, KOD, album of the year, undebatably. My cadence be the greatest we've seen since the late MC, whose name was D. Notorious, Dreamville, stacked like the Warriors. Winning back to back, next up the bet is my nigga Boss. After that, Jitty Jit, that's a New York City kid, plus ATL. Me, I'm from the field, but I know them towns well. Before I had a deal, I was giving niggas hell. Now I'm giving niggas deals and they giving niggas hell.
He said, before I had a deal, I was giving them hell. Now I have a deal and they giving them hell. How did he say that? Hold on.
Winning back to back, next up the bet is my nigga Boss. After that, Jitty Jit, that's a New York City kid, plus ATL. Me, I'm from the field, but I know them towns well. Before I had a deal, I was giving niggas hell. Now I'm giving niggas deals and they giving niggas hell.
Love that beat. Oochie wally walla, oochie bang bang, oochie wally wally. Nas, man. Hell yeah. That was the shit. That's Album of the Year Freestyle by J. Cole. Loved it. Loved it. And the fact that that whole thing was a freestyle, come on, man. Come on. I can't help it, man. I love lyrics. I love lyricism. Now, I like, a few of the little songs that really that don't say nothing and that just has a good beat. I can get down with a couple of them. Not many, a couple. But for the most part, I like a song with some kind of lyrics, substance. Even Eminem songs that are completely either inappropriate or he just made for the hell of it and was just trying to be funny or whatever, it's still as off the wall as it is, makes, well, it may not make sense, but he still has bars that have metaphors and double and triple meanings and stuff that actually come together to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just don't get, listen to a song that just says the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. You know, the get your gang, get your gang, get your gang, get your. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like him. Sorry. Anyway, comment below anything y'all want to see me react to. Please hit that like button on your way out. It's a lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace out.